lie, my knees is dead shiny.
Your knees shiny as hell.
Better to be shiny than to be ashy.
Yep. Perfect. Salute. All right, we here.
We ready?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see my feet, right?
No.
Okay. Welcome back to Hey, You Doing the Most.
Yeah, tell them hoes.
We bike. I haven't done a solo episode by myself in so long.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Ain't nothing wrong with going back to the roots.
It's not. It's so crazy. If you've been with me this whole time on my journey, this is actually how I started. I literally was talking, and if you go back, I wouldn't even. At one point, I started talking to my producer, but he wasn't on camera. But if you go back, I was literally just talking to myself. So imagine talking to yourself with nobody else to have anything to say back to yourself, and then you still have to keep going on with the conversation. That's how you know I'm a little off.
You know, somebody who does that great is DJ Academics.
Oh yeah, but see, he has the comments though.
Yeah, it's
he
chat.
has the comments, so he's cheating.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't live chatting or anything. I literally would just go and just be in the studio, literally just by my damn self.
That's a skill. And years ago, before podcasting was a thing, they would have sworn you was crazy.
Yeah, like it's insane sometimes. Like when I think about like the journey of my podcasting, it's just been. Man, it's been crazy. Like some of the people like, oh, you should do this. I'm like, I've done that. But yeah. What's been up this week? This week has actually been it's been cool. I just been working. I literally like love my new job. Like I'm like obsessed with it. Like I really, really enjoy the fact that I haven't been in a space where I really enjoy like going to work in a very, very long time. So that's good. Besides that, it's just been like work. My son is like killing it in football. Like he's been like dominating that shit. Like I try to go to as many games as possible, but just because he plays for two, like it's like AAU for football. It's 7-on-7. He plays 12U. It's hard because he plays literally like some weekends it's like 3 tournaments in a weekend. So like I can't make every single game or every single tournament. So Saturday he had a tournament and I'm at work and I'm not even supposed to have my watch on, but we were a long sleeve, so I put it up like higher up on my wrist just so I could like know what the hell is going on. So I was I kept getting alerts like on my watch. It's like my son has my last name. Well, he has both our last names, but everybody knows him by Buckhalter. So it was like TD Buckhalter, pick Buckhalter. I'm like, this nigga is going off. Like every so many minutes, I'm like, God damn. Like if this boy do some more shit, I'm like, God damn. So I'm putting the chat like, am I the problem? Because every time I come to the game, it'd be like 1 touchdown, maybe 1 pick. Whereas like he barely played great. I mean, not that he don't play like well, but it's like when I don't go to the game, that boy goes dumb. He had 4 touchdowns and 6 picks. They won the whole tournament. I think they went 3-0. Like it was really dope. So he's doing well.
Star player.
Yeah, so
okay.
He bodied that shit. So I'm super happy for him.
That's dope. Salute to him.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm counting down the weeks, y'all. We got 5 more weeks until school is out. I cannot wait. I know all my other parents out there super excited about it too. I think the thing is it's not about the school. I think it's just the waking up part. Like I truly, truly hate waking up so freaking early just to take my kid to school, because he doesn't go to school in a district where he can take the bus, so I have to physically wake up every single day just to take him to school.
I know you count down the days to where you can drive himself to school.
I'm not ready for that one yet. I think I'm more excited just for him to go get his ass on the bus.
Okay.
But I think the day when he started driving himself to school, I'm gonna be crying. Like I'm gonna be really, really sad when he started driving. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for it yet. Just because I know how I was when I was driving. Like I'd be like, but I know it's a little different now because we have locations.
Yes.
But I know I tell my mom like, oh, I'm here, and I really wasn't there.
Be way across town.
Way the fuck across town. Way across town. But I am excited like for him to be like, oh, run to the store and go get this. Oh, run and go da-da-da-da. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much been it. Just been working a lot and just trying to stay focused in this gym. That's about it. What you been up to?
Man, I've been working a whole lot. That's really most of what I've been doing. I've been working, trying to put myself in a better situation, but it's been more conversations than movement. You know, I hate when people be having you in limbo. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yes.
especially like when you come into the table, you know what I mean? You done already put everything you need to do, put on the table, and you just waiting on somebody to answer. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody to just give you a yes or no. I'd rather the yes or no. I love
just tell me no.
transparency. You
Don't
see what I'm
have
saying?
me. Yeah, don't have me thinking like it's gonna be something, or you giving me conversations and.
After 2 or 3 days, I already feel like it's a no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm already moving on to the next situation. You know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy you say that because with the job I have now, I interviewed with them. They were still, it's brand new, so they were still like finishing building. And like the guy, like I feel like the GM, I feel like we connected and all that stuff. And I'm just like, man, he said like, oh, I'm gonna reach out. And I'm like in my head, I'm like, it was like day 1, day 2. Then it was like a whole week went by. Then a whole nother week went by. Then I ended up getting a job somewhere else. Actually started my training. Then he called me. I'm like, you waited this dang on long, but I did take the job, and I'm glad. Yeah, I did take the job, and I am glad that I'm glad how it went. But it just was like, damn, you could have just told me that. Like, you could have just told me what it was. But I do understand the process.
Yeah, I have hope. You know what I mean? That something might come around, but you know, it's just like I don't put all my eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? Sure. And so I'm just like. It's still a whole lot of life, you know, until whatever decision is going to be made. So I'm just going to keep my head on the swivel.
That's good. Kodak, hush. Hopefully y'all can't hear my dog. And it's so crazy because as much as I love him, I'm probably going to get rid of him soon. I just can't do it. I tried and I don't know if it's going to work.
He a lot?
Am I selling him for a lot?
No, like, why are you going to get rid of him? Is he a lot to handle?
It's a lot to handle, and my son is not as active as he said he would be. So it's a lot on myself.
Okay.
And I feel like if I actually had help, it'd be cool. But it's like some days when I work, like this past week, when I worked six days out the week, it's like he's locked up. He's not trained enough for him to just roam around the house, and I can trust him. No, so like it'd literally be me. I let him like be free like until I go to work, and then he's locked up for like 7 hours or 8 hours.
Okay. Yes.
So it's like, I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of selfish. Like, I think it'd be different if my son would actually come here directly after school, take him out, play with him, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then once I come home, then I take him out, play with him, all that stuff. Like, it's different than him just being locked up for so much time throughout the day. But he is also, he's a lot. He has a lot of energy. Yeah, I had my small dog that my mom ended up taking, basically. It's the same breed, but a miniature.
Yeah.
So this one is a giant. Like, even his size now, he's not even half the size that he's going to be. He's going to be double, almost triple that size.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, he's barely 6 months, or right at 6 months last week. So he's only 6 months. He's nowhere near his full capacity, and he's like 57 pounds.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to get too out of control where I can't handle him, because he's a jumper. Like, he loves to jump on people. He jumps on people. So it's just a lot. And
yeah, he's a very active and nice dog.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet. He's so gorgeous. Like, every time I like send people pictures of him, they're like, oh my God, that dog is absolutely gorgeous. But it's just like, I just can't do it no more, I don't think. I'm going to see, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
Oh, we like Kodak.
I know. But okay, so let's get into these topics. I want to talk about this clip that went semi-viral. Well, my sister said it went so viral, but I didn't see it. Okay. So I guess you could tell me if you've seen it. We even had a conversation about that stuff there, because she was like, she's famous now. I said, I've never seen this girl or saw this clip a day in my life, but okay, let's play it. Hold on, let me start it over.
Y'all call it the Meg Thee Stallion challenge, but to be honest, I think it's just yet another way for women to devalue themselves. And ladies, I'm not gonna hold y'all. At this point, it's giving tacky and it's giving classless. I think I speak for pretty much everybody when I say we're tired of seeing it. It's played out. There is no reason why we should log onto social media and at the top part where it says stories, there's nothing but a bunch of naked women, half-naked women, thongs, panties, short shorts, twerking and showing their ass. For what? Y'all just did this a few months ago. Y'all had a whole challenge where y'all called it the ceiling challenge, where y'all was taping y'all phones to the ceiling and y'all was twerking upside down. We done seen y'all ass from every single angle possible. We get it. Then y'all say, oh, it's just the internet. It's not a real place. This is a real place. Y'all don't care how y'all perceive yourselves. Y'all don't care that what y'all look like. You know what this looks like? It looks classless and it looks tacky as hell. Most of y'all are moms. Y'all don't care what y'all kids think. Y'all don't care what y'all kids might look like. Y'all don't care about y'all image to them. You're talking about a challenge. Challenge yourself to be a better mom. Challenge yourself to be a better woman. Challenge yourself to be a better sister, a better auntie. Go challenge yourself to read a book. Challenge yourself in ways that's healthy for you. Y'all want to keep getting up here selling yourself short for likes and attention for what? I'm not saying you got to be a nun, baby. I show skin. I'm not a nun. I still have fun with my girls. I still be outside. I do all that. But it's never been about what you do. It's how you do it. Men used to have to go to a strip club to see stuff like this, to fantasize about stuff like this, to desire women to move in certain ways like this. But now all they got to do, the whole world is a stage at this point. All they got to do is log on to social media, and it's a million girls shaking their ass, doing all type of stuff, trying to outdo each other. Because who y'all doing it for? Oh, we ain't doing this for the man. Who you doing it for then? Y'all got to stop and think, man. Because it's not giving what y'all think is giving. It's giving very low quality. No man of high quality, the men that y'all desire, the men that y'all swear y'all want, I promise you, he gonna treat you nothing like what you want to be treated like, because no man wants to see a woman up there or a woman up there that he looking at to pursue in a serious way, shaking her ass 24/7 on the internet like that. Y'all want to be quick to say we're not doing it for the men, but baby, one day you gonna want a man and he not gonna want you. Because in 2024, you up there shaking your ass for likes and attention. It's not that deep, man. I don't know if y'all lacking some type of self-esteem or what, man. But y'all gonna have to pull back and reevaluate some stuff. It's not cute no more, y'all. It's played out. Stop. Please stop.
She pulled out the read a book that she was pissed off.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
I think that's deep, man.
Did you see that clip before I showed you?
No, I've never heard that before. I think that's deep. Who is that was talking? Just some chick.
Just
okay,
some
just a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. So my thoughts is it's a little okay. So I understand what she's saying. She is right in the principle of what she is saying. On like, you know what I mean? There could possibly be better things to do. You know what I'm saying? And better ways to present yourself and more things to do with your time. But say you have all of that shit together and you just want to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with dancing to your favorite song. You know what I mean? There has been many of ass shaking trends over the time. It's not just been the recent trend. It's not just been the ceiling challenge. You know what I mean? Erica Banks had a whole ass shaking trend on. That's the reason how she got famous. You see what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, if that's something that you're not into and you rather be, you know what I mean, looked at in a you know, higher way, you know what I mean? I don't want to say holier than thou, you know what I mean? Because it's not necessarily holier than thou. You just have more dignity, or as so you feel you have more dignity than the women who put themselves in the position to do such thing. But everybody like a little ass shaking. Even the women that's shaking their ass, they going on there to see some ass too. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I just feel like she was so passionate in that video. Like, it's just like, to me, I just feel like everything that's on your timeline, of course they throw stuff in there that maybe that you didn't want to follow, but I just feel like almost everything on your timeline is people that you follow, is things that you like. So if it's something that you don't like, maybe you should unfollow that person or don't follow that thing or don't look it up, because to me it's just like, for instance, my sister is like a twerk instructor or whatever, and she teaches these twerk classes, but it's more for fitness. It's not more so just get online and just shake your ass and stuff. Like, she teaches a class every single week, and she has girls that's dedicated that come every single Monday. I actually took her class. It's very fucking exhausting.
Salute Twerk for Ransom.
Yeah, shout out to Twerk for Ransom. Super fucking exhausting class. You're going to get your damn results. But she has a following in which girls come to her class and twerk. I mean, you also may see her in the club twerking, because that's what the fuck she want to do when she take her ass to the club. I just feel like, if you don't want to see nobody twerk, or if that's not what you don't like to, that's you. Like, she's saying like, oh, it's men that da-da-da-da, or men that gonna make you their wife and da-da-da-da. Okay, well, maybe that's not the nigga. I'm about to say, maybe that's not the nigga that the bitch that's twerking want to be with. Maybe she want a nigga that's gonna promote her to shake her ass at the club. I just feel like we get so caught up into what everybody else fucking doing. Like, everybody just do what work for them. Yeah. Like, if you don't want to twerk, don't fucking twerk.
Everybody's so caught up in like talking shit about shit that they don't do.
Yes. And then the thing is she in this video with a crop top on, fucking talking about kids can see it. It's just like, my whole things is just like, that's on a parent that's on a parenting if your kids is watching twerk videos. Because where is you at when your kids is in there watching twerk videos? You need to do a better job as a damn parent.
Yeah, like, how's your kids' algorithm got ass on they?
Right. But I also think there's like she on some real like pick me type shit, or trying to gain a following to do just some long. I just feel like that's what everything is right now is, let me say something to get like a wow factor. Let me just say something so people could just come to my page and see what else I got going on, so they could talk about whatever else I'm saying. It's just like, girl, yeah, I'm sure your friends is twerking.
People love that little 15 minutes of fame. You know what I mean? Any little situation to, make their situation or their point seem relevant, or make themselves seem deep in a moment. You know what I mean?
For sure.
They gonna exaggerate any point that they can. They love doing that shit.
That shit is insane. I was just like, when I watched the video, I was like, should I bring this up? Because I watched like the first 10 seconds of it, and I'm like, let me turn this off. But then I'm like, let me keep watching. I'm like, she's so passionate. Yeah. It's like, god damn, did your nigga leave you for a bitch that was twerking on the internet? Because it's like you talking from somewhere. Like, that shit hurt her soul. Like, I don't be twerking on the internet, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with people twerking on the fucking internet. I be thinking it'd be cute when they be doing their challenges and shit. I mean, I can't shake my ass like a lot of these girls, but if I could, maybe I would be on the internet twerking. Some of them ass
shakes be talented.
Them motherfuckers be that damn Ari video of her in Houston.
Oh man.
With that black on, that baby did that. I watched that video like 4 times. I said, hold on, wait, let me watch it again.
Ain't nothing like waking up in the morning and seeing Sexy Red and Young Miami twerk battling on fucking Twitter. You know what I mean?
That was dope. That was dope. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like when the fucking girls twerk. I don't want y'all to stop twerking. Shit, that's what you do to make yourself feel good. Don't fucking stop, because I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. And shit, most of the girls that's on there twerking is married. So what the fuck is she talking about? Like, you sound fucking crazy. Half the bitches that be on the internet twerking and that's celebrities twerking is married. So bitch.
Yeah, they not all OnlyFans girls.
Right.
Hey, it's your girl Brene Diane. You ain't doing nothing, so go do the most and go like, subscribe, follow our page. Our Instagram is @A, you doing the most, and our YouTube is @Cinnamon J, Jaye, not like J like the letter J. You know what I'm saying? Go follow, subscribe, like, interact, talk to us. See you soon.
Speaking of 15 minutes of fame, have you seen the I Ain't Fresh dude?
I did see it. I definitely saw the Iron Fresh dude. And my first thoughts of the Iron Fresh dude when they first brought it up was, I didn't think it was nothing wrong with his outfit.
You didn't think nothing wrong with his fit?
I personally didn't think it was nothing wrong with it. I mean, he seemed like an older man, like maybe 40s, maybe like, if I had to guess his age, I would say like 43, 44, 45.
Okay.
And I thought it was a cool outfit for his age.
He did dress like 2008, 2009.
But that's how the 40-year-olds be dressed, is the ones that's actually their age. The ones that be trying to be 25 and 26, then they try to keep up. But the ones that are actually 40 years old, the 40 to 50-year-olds, they dress like that. Like, I didn't think it was nothing wrong with it.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen this outfit, I was like, okay, ain't nothing wrong with his outfit for real. You see what I'm saying? But then I let it cook on me. You see what I'm saying? Like LRG got some clothes. You see what I'm saying? But it's them long ass t-shirts. Okay. It's not even them jeans, because them jeans, I still wear some jeans like that. Jeans was fine. But them long ass big baggy ass t-shirts, man, that shit ugly as hell. I went so he got he in a music video with Erica Banks. Okay. She made that a whole song, I Ain't Fresh. You know what I mean? Behind the situation. I didn't see it. Yes. So I like Erica Banks. Yeah, Erica Banks lit. He wore that same fit. I mean, and actually shout out to LRG, because they had took the man, you know what I mean? He really got his 15 minutes of fame. They went and took him on a shopping spree. That's dope. And all of that, they did him right, know what I mean? They used that little moment to make sure that they got some promotion.
That's dope as fuck. Did that video happen in Dallas?
It did. It happened in Dallas.
That's even doper that Erica Banks put him in the video. Yeah. I like that. I think the other problem is people was going so hard on him. I'm like, the niggas at Whataburger. Like, what did they expect him to have on to go to Whataburger? Like, I think it'd be different if he was like at maybe STK's, like some crazy, nice, super crazy restaurant. Like he was at Whataburger.
See, me and like, me and Fox been talking about this actually. You see what I'm saying? Okay. We think the nigga just was, a nigga at a Whataburger, you know what I'm saying, getting his food and shit, and he was walking out and he probably said something like little slick to one of the females trying to talk to the girl as he was walking to his car, and they was like hot siding on him because it's like, nigga, don't nobody want to talk to you. Look at you, what you got on that LRG, you ain't fresh, nigga.
I hate that they were talking about that man, but I'm glad they did, because not only are we talking about it, but a lot of other podcasts been talking about it, and he got his moment.
He got his moment.
Yeah, he got his moment, and I hope it just keep going up from here. Shit, all he was doing was trying to go get him something to eat.
Nah, for shit show, know what I mean? But that was cool. And that song is dope. You got to check that out.
I do got to check it out, because I really, really like Erica Banks. She one of the ones who lately was twerking on the internet, and I was like, I like her little body. Whatever she did different this time, that girl look good.
I ain't going to lie. Erica Banks got one of the best BBLs on the internet.
That girl look good.
Know what I mean? I be hating on BBLs, but Erica Banks got one of the best BBLs on the internet.
Yeah, I'll be hating on them. But that one right there, I said I had to go back. This was maybe like yesterday or 2 days ago. It must have popped up on my page. She probably was dancing to her new song. I gotta go check it out for sure. But yeah, I like her. So I'm glad she did that. And I think it's even dope because he from Dallas. So it's like, shout out to Dallas on the video. I think that's dope.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about the Sexy Red cousin. I don't know if you saw it, but Sexy Red has this cousin. I'm gonna do the air quotes and say cousin, because I guess it's like some distant cousin on like her mama's side or daddy's side. I don't know which side, but it's not like a cousin that she was interacting with like throughout her whole life or something like that, who like they've been close like growing up and all this other stuff. It's like some cousin she just randomly found out about now that she's Sexy Red. So I wanted to talk about family dynamics, and when you grow up or when you glow up or when your family think you got a little bit extra and they feel a little bit entitled to, oh, I'm your cousin, or this my brother, and stuff like that. Like, I wanted to talk about that.
I ain't gonna lie. I said this to everybody around me. Okay. I'm real particular about situations like that, because cause I'll reach out to family. You know what I'm saying? I'll try and touch you, try and fuck with you. Yeah. Cause I'm broke right now. You know what I'm saying? While I'm broke right now and I ain't shit and I'm on the hustle trying to make myself something, fuck with me now. Because if I find myself in a situation where I'm making more money than I have to do with, or I can actually bless somebody, you the last person I'm gonna be thinking of. You know what I mean? And if you hit me up, you probably the last person I'm gonna respond to. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where your heart is. I don't know where your intention is.
Right.
You could have built that intention, you see what I'm saying, by fucking with me in the times that I chose to reach out with you. I got some cousins like that to this day. You see what I'm saying? To like on my pop side, I got some cousins at one point in time. I tried to, you know what I mean, be a dope big cousin. You see what I'm saying? Come around. Hey, I wasn't around a lot when I was growing up, so here I go now. You see what I'm saying? What y'all got going on? How y'all doing? Y'all didn't receive me that way. You see what I'm saying? Now y'all got y'all life going on. Shout out to it. I'm always around. You can hit me up anytime you want to.
Right.
But like, don't see the podcast, you know what I mean, go crazy.
Yeah.
And now you like, oh man, hey cousin, I see what you got going on with that podcast. You looking nice in that nice car. What you got? You know what I mean? Nah, kiss my ass, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you 100%. And for me, it's not even about like, I don't know. I have kind of a big family on both my mom and my dad's side. I'm more closer to my dad's side than I am my mom, just because like when my grandmother passed away, she was like the glue to the family. So it kind of was like, not the family, I guess the family just like, everybody just started doing their own thing type shit. So it's like we still converse, but it's like, I got cousins that I'm not talking to in 20 years, 15 years. And I don't even want to, it's so crazy because when we did Joe the first time, I got reached out to by so many people I'm not talking to. It's so long. It's just like, interesting. But yeah, I don't play those games. Like, if I don't even, I'm on Sexy Red side the whole way. Like, bitch, you was not my cousin. Like, I don't fuck with you. Like, I don't owe you nothing. Like, I do have cousins like now that like I fuck with tough, that whenever the day come and I'm just lit, I can't wait to do shit for her. Yeah. And it's not even have to be like no ags thing. It's just like, oh, let's do a cousin's trip, or oh, let's do this, and just look out, or be able to give them like good birthday gifts that I wasn't able to give them like in the past and shit like that. But that, putting your hand out when you know shit good, I think that's
I think that shit shiesty.
Yeah, that's always so. It's just, it makes me sick. It really makes me sick because it's just like, God damn, where the fuck was you at when I was broke as fuck and I'm literally working 6 days a goddamn week trying to figure shit out, and you ain't trying to help or do nothing. It's like, shit ain't
probably
happening
hit
overnight.
your ass to help me at one point in time. That needed your help at one point in time or something, even just to talk or some shit. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think family gets so like, it stresses me out sometimes, the word family. And it's unfortunate, but it's just like, for me, it's like my siblings and like my first cousins, is like they gonna be good forever. My nephews, all that stuff, locked in. Like they ain't gonna have, like, when I mean they're not gonna have to want for anything. Like me and my younger sister, again, shout out to Anna. We always say, oh, I can't wait till this happens. We gonna be set. We gonna be taking trips. We gonna be da-da-da-da, because both of us are like just going like hard on just everything. Like she been like really in the studio promoting her music, and she just been recording. She got some fire shit about to come out. She just been sending us like songs and stuff that she been working on. She been going to Memphis like every other week. So we always like be like, all right, soon as this drops, soon as this happen, I can't wait, so we can take care of this. Like that's how I'm gonna be with like my siblings. Like my siblings, I want to get to the point to where the thought of having to take off work ain't even a thought.
Ain't even a thought, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't even nothing. It's like, oh, we're gonna go to whatever for this many days, and I just need y'all to come. Just come. Everything else is taken care of. Like I want to get to that point, but them people that's coming around, and it just sucks because they gonna come. Yeah. And everybody gonna be like, oh, that's my cousin. It's like, girl.
Well, don't be mad when I'm the asshole, because I'm gonna be that nigga. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
I'm gonna be like, who invited you? I know I got him, her, and her. But I hope you got a little something in that bank account.
You gotta start asking your mom, like, Mama, how is they related to us for real?
Nah, for shit show, you know what I mean?
Like, please break it down. That's how sometimes I be getting, like, while my mom be telling me about people, I be like, who? And my mom had to break it down. I'm like, oh, okay. In the back of my mind, I be like, I don't fuck with them.
That's still not my family.
That's still not my people. I guess that y'all could claim their ass, but I'm good on their fucking ass. Like, I'm all the way good on them. But yeah, my family, my siblings is gonna be all the way locked in and set. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about before we go to the advice is the Amanda Seales interview with Shannon Sharp.
I did not watch it, but I did listen to the Joe Budden podcast, and I listened to them talk about it. Okay. And I pay attention to Amanda Seales. Like I liked her on Insecure. Mm-hmm. And when I was working for my old job, I was opening a store up in DC, and Amanda Seales was doing a podcast. Mm-hmm. I forgot the name of the podcast, but I think she's an interesting person. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think because she has so much insecurities about herself and the way she goes about projecting it, she creates the persona that people don't like about her. You know, I feel like, man, that's a hard thing, you know, when you are kind of like stuck in a rock and a hard place, you know what I mean? Battling stuff within yourself, you know what I mean? You might take things more harshly or be a little bit more sensitive to somebody being direct to you. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like mostly from what I understand, that's what Shannon was doing, was just being very direct and asking her questions that was just basically trying to get to the root of certain issues. I don't think Black America necessarily shuts her out. I just think she doesn't put herself in the best position to be successful.
It's so. I agree with what you said. The whole thing. It's so crazy because she reminds me of one of my cousins.
Oh, Amanda Seals? Okay.
She does. Man, but I've never been a big fan. I enjoyed her on Insecure, just because I like the character of her on Insecure. I really think they did a good job with developing her character and all that stuff. I thought it was cool, especially going to HBCU. My mom pledged all that stuff. I thought it was just cool just to see like her HBCU journey type shit on that show and on that level. But as far as her just, I don't really care for her. I never did. It wasn't like I was like, oh, I dislike her. It's just that I just feel like she always was like she's just negative. It just was always something just, I don't know. Some people, it's like you could feel their presence like through the screen. It's just like, oh, I would want to be around her. They just seem so cool. Like to me, Issa is somebody who I just feel like she exudes just like you just want to, like she'll come in the room and it's just like it's just a good time.
Bubbly,
the energy,
cool.
Yeah, the energy is up, and I just feel like the second Amanda Seals walks into the room, it just like sucks all the energy out the room. Like even if she doesn't speak, I just feel like just her, just energy and just everything. I actually did watch about half of it. It gets kind of drawn out to me, and I just feel like every time Shannon tried to say something, it was just like she just kept trying to like attack him. But I did also feel that he also didn't want to even interview her, which is why sometimes I felt like watching it is just like, why'd he even have her on his platform if he wasn't interested in even having a full conversation with her? Because she's extremely intelligent, and sometimes I just feel like she used her knowledge to try to control the whole conversation as opposed to just having a conversation with somebody. Yeah, as opposed to just having a conversation. So I just feel like it wasn't a good interview at all. Just because I feel like he didn't give a damn about her being there, and he wanted to be combative, and she already was just on defense mode. Yeah, she was already on defense like the whole entire time she was there. One thing that just drove me crazy, I think it was when I got to my point, is when she like self-diagnosed herself with
to be autistic.
I thought that was a little different. I worked at an autistic school in LA for 3 years, so I really worked with like kids that needed one-on-one that were fully autistic. My sister worked with kids with autism, so I don't like when people play about autism like that, and it's not nothing you self-diagnose on yourself. It don't matter if you 4, 40, 14, or whatever your age is. It's not nothing you could self-diagnose. Because she was like, then I saw her replies. What she said after that, she wasn't paying $10,000 to get no test for them to tell her that. It was like, that's not, I didn't like that part. But I just thought that they could have just kept that interview. Like sometimes I feel like we are in a space to where I feel like every time somebody records something, they feel like they have to use it. It's totally fine to not put something out.
It is.
It's totally fine to not put something out, and I just feel like that is something that they shouldn't have even put out, because I just felt like it was a waste. It was kind of a waste.
I think Shannon is in a position of where he's trying to he's putting himself in a position to capitalize on his Cat Williams interview, and because if you notice the people that he's been interviewing people who have issues with something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's probably trying to find his next big situation for somebody to be like, oh, this is what I'm angry about. You see what I'm saying? Let me go in the depths about this convoluted situation.
Yeah, he's definitely made it a thing with that couch. That Kevin has, not Kevin. Cat Williams has definitely made that couch a staple, 100% for sure. I just felt like, I don't know, I just be feeling like we as content creators don't have to put out everything. Like I have so many, it's so crazy. When I go back, sometimes I look at YouTube, or when like I said in the beginning, when I go back and reflect on my journey of this podcast, it's so much stuff that's not out.
Yeah.
Like it's so many episodes that I recorded that I'm like, I went back like, nah, we're not gonna put that out. Like it just can't go out. Like no. I've done interviews with people that's not out.
Hell, we don't took whole conversations out the podcast.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes it's like everything just no. I just feel like they should have definitely just kept that.
Yeah,
they should have kept that. I feel like I just feel like neither one of them were even. I don't know. I mean, it to me it didn't make me like her more
or less.
Dislike
you know
her.
what I mean?
Yeah, it didn't make me dislike her more or like her more. It just was like it was something I could have went without.
I don't really like podcasts like that, you know. But I mean, actually, those type of cringe things, they do something for the culture. But it's actually something that it's really like you really kind of put yourself in a situation of embarrassment rather than actually came here to say a statement or to do something that was actually gonna move your career in a certain path. Because that's actually what she wanted to do. She wanted to go on there and speak her piece, get her shit off, and you know, hopefully, you know, let everybody know why she feels the way that she feels. And she failed at doing that by getting her feelings.
Oh, for sure. She's failed by doing that at the top of being in her feelings. Just like, golly. Then one more thing. I have my degree, but I hate when people throw their degrees in people's face.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that drives me insane. It's just like, okay, we get it. You have your bachelor's, you have your master's, you have all of the things, cool. But that don't mean just because you have all these things, it just make you so like. Yeah.
You could have barely passed, and you you can have the degree and not retain any information from 100%. The entire time you was in school.
1,000%, baby. Because on one-on-one classes, I can't tell you nothing about half of them shits. Okay. Don't forget to send in your advice to ayoudoingthemost@gmail.com or DM us. And don't forget to send in your voice notes. We need voice notes. Okay. But this is the advice. Okay, it says draft day just passed, and it was in Detroit, y'all. Ladies were posting, get there now is money. If your girl or any girl in a relationship was going to Detroit this past weekend, is she for the streets or could she just be trying to hang with her girls and like football too? LOL. I'm asking because I've been in a relationship now 3 years, and she happened to go on a girls trip to Detroit the same week as the draft. Should I suspect something? ?
So I don't know nothing about sports. I be saying this, but I assume, you know what I mean? I know one thing, that draft week is important to niggas and women that watch sports. So assuming if this is a spot where all the niggas is gonna be there, if you want to catch you a sports nigga and you a female, you know, hey man, say man, you draft week, you know what I'm saying? I better get my shit together, make sure my hair laid, my nails right. I got my outfit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. He sound like he might got something on it. It's a female saying this or it's the man?
It's a man. Can you hear me? Because I pressed something.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so, it's a man.
So
he said that his girl had a girls trip the same week as draft week, and it just happened to be in Detroit the same weekend.
Okay.
It just happened to be at the same place, same time as draft week.
That's where they gonna be.
It already happened.
It already happened.
Draft week was last week.
Oh man. Shit.
You know what draft week is though, right?
No.
Okay, so draft week is when all of the like top college players, they come to the NFL draft, and like let's just say for instance, I'm the owner of the Cowboys.
Okay.
I go pick who I want to draft for the Cowboys. So I pick like let's just say we got the number 2 pick. Okay, the Cowboys we draft
Jamal from PV.
Jamal Johnson from Purview. Mm-hmm. We signed him on a three year contract, $20 million.
Okay.
Every single team in the league is there. Every single player that's higher ranked in college is there. Mm-hmm. The money, all of the money is there. So like they pick different cities like every so many years. So this year just happened to be in Detroit.
You want to know something? I will say maybe he being a little paranoid, but I also, and I can understand his paranoia because your girl is going out there for a girls trip and it's all this money and sausage walking around, pause. So now you concerned that your girl finna get bagged up by one of these baller football players.
I'm gonna say this. As a girl who used to, I used to dance. Everyone knows this. We would specifically go to draft week, bike week, Super Bowl weekend, All-Star weekend. Like for about 8 years of my life, I did not miss a draft weekend, a bike weekend, Super Bowl, All-Star. I've never missed anything like for almost 8 years of my life. And I mean, that's what girls do. Mm-hmm. But it's also like parties, clubs. Like it's so much money in the city. Like it's crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. So I'm not going to say that she went out there for that. But I will say that I would like keep one eye open.
If you go out there, okay, if you know this where all the niggas gonna be with the money, and you know niggas mean parties. So if you go out there for the draft weekend parties, is it still the same bad? That's probably really the question. You see what I'm saying?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like if I was where I wanted to be financially and I could have took off work, I would have been in Detroit last week too.
For the parties, yeah.
Get somebody young with some money. I mean, I would have went to a party because that's where they was gonna be. But if we just be honest, I was gonna try to catch me a young one. I'd have been like Drea, hello. Yeah, I would have caught me one of them young ones because they max deals is different.
Yeah, they deals.
These contracts is getting out of control. So yeah, I would have for sure been out there.
$70 million for 4 years.
Yes, great, guaranteed. Like they not playing with these contracts. So I'm gonna just say I think that I would not saying that your girl is doing something bad if she hasn't given you any energy that she was. Yeah. But I would definitely be looking at her like this.
Yeah, get one eye open. Yeah. Just make sure she being honest. You know what I mean? Keep your head on the swivel.
For sure. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to follow us on everything. We are bike on everything. That is Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, iHeart. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can listen to our podcast. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. It is at You Doing the Most. I'm at Cinnamon J.
And this is Remy the Brain. You bitch you.
And we out this bitch.
Now you know you out of line. Girl, get on your swag.